here is where the dragons are on the map. They're right here. Obviously I have my anti-dragon shield equipped so it doesn't one-hit KO me. And then, I mean, here you could decide to use prayer. But what I like to do is I'll open up prayer and I'll keep an extra item with my prayer, because at level 25 you could actually keep 4 items if you die. So if someone tries to PvP you in the wilderness, you could just keep a 4th item, because say you don't want to lose your sword either, you could just do this prayer thing right here real quick and then you'll keep your item. So I like to fight the dragons here, just because you get about like 4k gold from the dragons. Alright, so here I generally do about like 8 to 10 damage per attack versus the dragon, and I'll just generally heal with the base, and the base is, it gives you extra health, and yeah, so the super strength obviously adds 12 damage to your strength, so you're able to do more damage to the enemy, and it makes the fight like much quicker. I guess I'll go in the Revenant Cave since I'm over here. You have to pay 100k gold to go in the first time. Yeah, I'll try fighting the Revenant Dragon now that I have a dragon shield. I wonder if I could beat him up. Hey, so in this video I'm going to show you how to level your attack, strength, and defense in Old School RuneScape. So I'm going to show you how to do it at a mid-level after you complete Dragon Slayer 1. Because at this point, you can fight dragons in the wilderness and make about 4k gold per fight. So your requirements are an anti-dragon shield, and burning amulet, which I'll show you how to make, and an amulet of glory, just to go and buy anti-dragon shields. They're very cheap, so if you die, you could just buy another one. So I'm going to teleport and show you OSRS, where you can buy them real quick, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff later on. Alright, so I'm going to teleport to Edgeville, where OSRS is. Alright, so OSRS lives here in Edgeville. It's west of Varrock. You could just go up here, and basically, after you beat Dragon Slayer 1, you're able to get an anti-dragon shield. And also during Dragon Slayer 1, you can grab an anti-dragon shield from the Lumbridge 2nd floor Duke. He sells them for 26 coins. Alright, so basically now that you got the anti-dragon shield, what I like to do here is I use bass as my main food while fighting dragons, because although they only heal 11 health compared to like 14 for a swordfish, they're only 19 gold each, so they're super cheap. They're like half the price, and as a member they're the easiest way to just stack and level very quickly without spending a lot of gold. So you could get, for example, like the golden or gilded scimitar. So right now I'm actually going to equip the anti-dragon shield so I don't get one hit by the dragons. So how I like to do it is basically, if you die in the wilderness, you only keep your 3 most expensive items. So in this case, I'll keep my black plate legs for 80k, my black plate body for 180k, and my black helmet for 180k. I'll lose my scimitar and my boots. Alright, so the items I like to use in this are the super strength potion and the stamina potion. I use a skills necklace to teleport out of the wilderness at level 30. You can use teleport tablets at level 20 wilderness, but the lava maze, which is where I'll be teleporting with the burning amulet, is where I train versus the dragons. So it's in level 41 wilderness, so it makes more sense to teleport out with the skills necklace just by running south. See, right now I'm in level 40 wilderness. You could see what level wilderness you are right here. So basically I run to the east over here and I fight dragons. So I basically fight the dragon, I drink my super strength potion, obviously I have my anti-dragon shield equipped so it doesn't one-hit KO me. And then, I mean, here you could decide to use prayer, but what I like to do is I'll open up prayer and I'll keep an extra item with my prayer, because at level 25 you could actually keep 4 items if you die. So if someone tries to PvP you in the wilderness, you could just keep a 4th item, because say you don't want to lose your sword either, you could just do this prayer thing right here real quick and then you'll keep your item. So I like to fight the dragons here, just because you get about like 4k gold from the dragons. However, it's not the smartest enemy to fight. An even smarter enemy to fight, I'll show you after this one. It's cool because in Adobe Premiere, you can kind of see where the audio starts and where it doesn't start. So this dragon dropped dragon bones and green dragon hide, this is about 2.7k gold, and this is about 1k gold on the Grand Exchange. It also dropped an uncut ruby. So they have like random other drops. So in addition to the dragons, so this is how I would teleport out of the wilderness right now. So you go on south, level 30 wilderness, you're basically, as long as you're not getting attacked currently, you could just run a little bit up and then right click on your skills necklace, rub it, and then you could just go to the woodcutting guild. And the woodcutters guild obviously has a chest in it, so you could just grab more items and then just teleport right back out here with the burning amulet. The black knights right here, and you basically always hit and you do a lot of damage, and you don't have to worry about getting killed by the black knights, so you kind of arguably just train for longer and you could do more damage. You don't make as much money, but you could just kind of main experience while you're fighting the black knights out here. And the black knights are located right here on the map, so you could just fight them and just farm EXP if you don't want to. If you're fighting, you don't want like the dragons to kill you. But I mean, the dragons obviously give you 4k gold each, so it makes more sense to fight them. Alright, so there's a furnace right here in Falador, and I'm showing you right now how to make the burning amulets. So to make them, you can use the silver ore in here and then make a silver bar, or you could buy a silver bar for cheaper on the Grand Exchange. So basically, I'm going to chisel this red topaz and turning it into a red topaz normally, and then I'm going to smelt on the surface, the furnace. So if you do that, it doesn't work, but if you right click and use the silver bar on here, then you can go to topaz amulet, and it creates a topaz amulet. If you right click on the ball of wool, which you can buy at the Grand Exchange, string it up, you got the topaz amulet. And then with the fire rune and the cosmic rune and level 49 magic, you can do level 3 enchant, which I show you how to enchant ruby necklaces on my YouTube. So you can watch that and then learn how to do that. And then obviously you can watch my gem guide if you want a little bit more details on how to get to Shiloh Village and how to like use gems wisely, because each burning amulet here is worth 3.5k gold on the Grand Exchange, so going to Shiloh Village is definitely very profitable. I guess I'll go in the Revenant Cave since I'm over here. You have to pay 100k gold to go in the first time. But I mean, the second time you don't need to pay to go in there. And I can't really fight many things, but maybe I could fight like the dragon in there now. I thought I was running north. Yeah, so here's the dungeon here. So glad I have stamina potions now. So much better. Alright, so here's the Revenant dungeon. Go in here. You come out over here too. So you get like points for defeating certain people. I like how there's a Revenant Knight there. Yeah, I'll try fighting the Revenant Dragon now that I have a Dragon Shield. I wonder if I could beat him up. This is a chill song, Revenants.